She is the ultimate symbol of royal excess. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, known globally for her lavish parties, gigantic hair, and the infamous cold-hearted phrase, "Let them eat cake." But the image we hold of her, the shallow, oblivious villain, is mostly a lie. It's a distorted Hollywood script written by her enemies to justify one of history's most brutal revolutions. The true story of Marie Antoinette is not about luxury. It's about political manipulation, profound tragedy, and the terrifying final days that history prefers to forget. Marie Antoinette arrived at the French court as a young Austrian archduchess, a foreigner instantly distrusted. She was pressured to produce an heir and was largely isolated. The famous phrase, "Let them eat cake, qu'ils mangent de la brioche," was never spoken by her. It was an old French trope used decades before she was queen, recycled by revolutionaries to portray her as cruel and out of touch. In reality, the queen was deeply entangled in French politics, not just fashion. She often provided King Louis XVI with vital, if often ignored, political counsel. The real villain was France's financial debt, exacerbated by its support for the American Revolution, long before Marie Antoinette became queen. By 1789, the poverty was unbearable. The royal family's attempt to flee the escalating violence only cemented the public's view that they were traitors. They were dragged back to Paris, effectively prisoners of the revolution. Life in the Tuileries Palace quickly turned into a gilded cage. The queen, stripped of her titles, witnessed the complete erosion of her power and the total collapse of the French state. The true tragedy began in January 1793, when King Louis XVI was publicly executed by the guillotine. Marie Antoinette was left utterly alone. Her deepest agony was the systematic separation from her children, especially her son, who was taken and politically abused by the revolutionaries to discredit the monarchy. The trial against her was a farce. Accused of treason and incest, she remained composed, focusing only on refuting the charges of abusing her son. The verdict was decided long before the trial began. On October 16, 1793, Marie Antoinette, now just citizen Capet, faced the guillotine. She walked to her death with quiet dignity, the ultimate sacrifice for a crown that was already destroyed. Her legacy is a potent reminder. History rarely remembers nuance. It prefers the simple, cruel villain. The tale of Marie Antoinette is not a history of luxury, but a history of how easily a powerful narrative can bury the complex truth. Do you want to uncover more stories that Hollywood got wrong? Hit subscribe and join us next time.